Right here, dangerous idea. If we did this, then we couldn't feel fear. If there's no fear, there's no control. If there's no control, someone's gotta let go. They said I shouldn't say too much, they might delete me. Realize I don't give a fuck about TV. Give your rewards, your applause, I'm easy. All I can do in this life is just beat me. Children can say it, so can I only incline. It's free speech for them, that's fine. Young black rappers should utter the same words. Utterly absurd, not an insane nerd. Even the fact I call myself black social conditioning, and that's the fact. The idea of races has no factual basis, because they just deserve races. That's the value with the song, what couldn't be done. Two others point that all of our sons, black or white, all of our sons, Muslim, Christian, all of our sons. Look up at the skies, all of our sons. Last time I checked, we only had one. Some was superior, others inferior, based on exterior. Well then surely the sun would know. Fall into line, people bringing your crops and not money. Air was preferred to have it you alone. Food would prefer the taste of your tongue. That's not the case, then nature declare. It's bad when we save the world and back there. Kids in Iraq, kids in Iraq, Afghanistan, even Sudan, kids in Brazil. Police drive by the favela and just kill them. Kids in Brazil, police drive by the favela and just kill them. Yo, problem is it feels better to feel better. Reap without sowing, whatever's going, never ever slowing. Turn days to dark nights, the back still bent for the weight of our life. Look what I spent in Jensen's hard price, cause he's spent over the saw machine half his life. Don't matter that we don't put it if we don't care that our bread's butter with the bullets. Cars drunk with blood, limbs in a laminate, drinks go rotten. Something we've forgotten, villains of the temple, may seem separate. It's a book one roof, if you're really checking it. All of us daughters, only dark daughters. Put the arse off in the water, we forward, all corrupt noses. We are the causes, cause we can't see that all of our daughters. Kill a couple of us, you're the devil. If you kill a couple million of them, let's try some members. Generals, two doctors, break death symptoms. Playing in the key of hate. Bad musicians with no rhythm, but all be killing in harmony. Dreams, these young women, they're not important. They're just orphans. How can it be if they're all of our daughters? They're not important. They're just orphans. How can it be if they're all of our daughters? Kids in Iraq, kids in Iraq, Afghanistan, even Sudan, kids in Brazil. Police drive by the favela and just kill them. Kids in Brazil, police drive by the favela and just kill them. Police drive by the favela and just kill them. If we decided not to be divided, so no wonder we decided for the violence, we violence, for the violence, we violence. Guarded by the science of the laws of natural science, with the society that died of death. And no hand in left, instead they provided the host of violence to the right of death. We're enlightened, yet we don't go right from left, because we're so frightened, it's like we're blinded to the sight of death. For all our writing, only writing on the doors of death. We're only fighting for the right to resort to theft. We steal the air if we could, as if we're short of breath. Only if we're sure that it would have a cause and effect. If some part of us good, tell me where it's kept. Because we say nothing when we're cultural, we're fucking best. We discuss it, everybody's turning fucking deaf. Look down at our kids, what if they were next? Kids in Iraq, kids in Iraq, Afghanistan, even Sudan, kids in Brazil, police drive by the favela and just kill them. Kids in Brazil, police drive by the favela and just kill them. Kids in Iraq, yours are my children. Kids in Iran, yours are my children. Afghanistan, yours are my children. Even Sudan, yours are my children. Kids in Brazil, yours are my children. Police drive by the favela and just kill them. Brixton, what's going on? I said, Brixton, what's going on? Okay. Now, I can't imagine for the life of me why they didn't play that on the daytime in the radio. I can't imagine for the life of me why. Big shout to Jody McIntyre, by the way, real soldier in the building. Real soldier in the building. People's army all day, every day. Just a second, brother, hold that one there. Yo, on a real note, don't accept the bullshit they feed you. And that applies to everything. Question everything. It's only healthy. Listen, everything. I got one more acapella to share with you, Brixton, before we get into the last track. Mellow you out for a minute, make you think. I know we can kind of hear the spill of the music next door, but fuck it, I'm going to do an acapella anyway, don't worry about it. If there's a door that can close back there to make it quieter, then please do. If not, You may know this one, you may not. I'm going to share it with you anyway. Let's try and take the volume down just a little bit. Let's not ruin the experience for anyone else. Sorry about that, especially you guys at the front, because if you talk while I'm trying to do acapella, I can't even hear myself. They don't even realize I'm talking to them. That's cool. Let's just bring it down a little bit, gentlemen. Okay, listen. It goes into something like this. Sorry kids, let me apologize before I go further. Unfortunately, I don't rap about how many man I've murdered. And some may find it boring, appalling, and I ain't scoring blacks from the little rap packs for me stating facts. Like no ability to murder man lyrically. Just for killing shit and be glorified. Silly me, apparently murdering man has become an aspiration. But what would happen if you reverse the situation? And every black rapper claiming they clap a black in the face talked about killing white people as much. Would they still get embraced? Or would you find that your applauding will quickly turn to appalling and you got no career here by the next morning? I ain't saying we should do that, that ain't gonna help us free our songs. Just pointing out how absurd it has become. If a Chinese rapper were to say die, chink, die, everybody would be like, what is wrong with this guy? But some of us have become so accustomed to just behave disgusting. We think it's just our behaviour and it ain't worth discussion. Or worse yet, that is cultural expression. But who are Christian Dior? Still security will follow us when we're in the store. And we can boast about our platinum chains and our diamond rings. While kids in Sierra Leone keep on losing limbs, act like we got no brain and we ain't got no shame. And say, so what, I'm getting though. But we're pawns in the game and laughing at the little coons who really think like goons. Real goons don't wear platinum chains, they wear ties and suits. They don't live in the States. They don't live in the States and sell flake. They in bed with guns and tanks and take your whole state. Makes a pun of me if I don't find it funny. We boast about it, but do we even know what it's money? See, it's hard to act dumb when you've read a couple hundred books. But still in anybody's Twitter, tell me who was shook. When you've been to Brazil and stood in favela streets next to kids holding hand grenades and M16s. When you come back to London, it ain't serious. We make it more ghetto with the way we think. Like we're delirious. If we lived in the real slums without food or running water, where police drive by and kill sons and daughters, we give our right arm just for the chance to go to school instead. What do? We kill the sugar to play the football, and I ain't saying school is the answer. Let's educate ourselves. See, it's not the money we make. You are the wealth. And I ain't saying we ain't got struggle right here in Britain, but we're taught to act inferior and play position perfectly. It's disturbing me, the verbal murder, the absurd to me, occurred to me. If you have not heard of it, it's probably because I don't rap about Gucci and Gucci. Quite enough for the urban scene to fully salute me. But I don't give a fuck. I'm too busy writing my master thesis. It's hard to play the stereotype when you study Egypt. Plus, urban scene, we're racist to ourselves. In elevating words of hate, we're merely hating ourselves. And if you want musically broad or deaf to speak intelligent, people look at you like, who the hell you think you better than? I'm better than no one on this earth and I know I'm not. But I refuse to play small just to fit in that box. And I don't hate none of the other rappers. In fact, it's quite the other. Look at me as your bigger, wiser, older brother. And as a brother, should I tell you, get in trouble? If they clap when you're talking and killing, do they really love you? If record label bosses kids were dying, would they sell us violence quickly as they're ready to desensitize us? They tell you to shit on the floor, holding all the scoops, throw you a bone like a dog jumping through a hoop. Don't take it as a compliment, because it is not that. If I tell you that you're African, you tell me it's not that. But humanity is African, even if not black. The truth can be painful. Shh, better stop that. It's so inconvenient for those at the top that you talk too much truth, you might just get popped at. And if women are such hoes that we don't want to kiss them, what does it say about us that we still want to put our dick in? Shit, I'm done with the lines. Third eye open wide. See, the tougher that you act, the weaker you really feel inside. So all the kid of the trigger, and when we call ourselves and one platinum chains bigger than jiggers, is just a run from the fact that we feel insecure. Get as many things as you want, but it cannot restore the core of who we are truly. That will surpass beauty. That comes from knowledge of yourself and a sense of duty. So all my brothers still claiming that we are thugs. No, if we're honest, we just want to be loved. But we feel that we're not worthy and that we're not smart. So we act aggressive to protect our fragile little hearts. But we gotta deal with this pain or it will consume. That's enough honesty, now let's resume. Turn this off, go back to rappers that tell you kill. But inside of yourself, you know that this is real. Akala, this is from SBTV. Double Fix out now, check the CD. If you want a little knowledge bigger than college, I promise you the metaphors that will offer you solace. Like, the Great Pyramid alone has 2.3 million stones. If you took them apart and placed them in a row, they would stretch 2/3 of the way around the earth. That is more stone than there is in every single British church ever put together. Each stone cut to a degree of accuracy of 1/1000th of an inch. Well, what does that mean? In 1978, the Japanese ran an experiment to rebuild them with modern technology and failed terribly well. Anyway, that's enough for today. Let's get on next time! Real hip-hop music! This is our last one for the evening. We're going to take a move down a bit, mellow it out. Nah, we're not doing Shakespeare, we're not doing any of that party shit tonight. People's Army. We're on some message vibe this evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is my final one. We're gonna mellow it out. Track entitled Find No Enemy. Listen up. Feel free to get the lighters out. We can pretend we're in the arena right now. It's okay. Come on. I know they don't usually do that at arena shows. Come on. Lighters, lighters. Don't be shy, Brixton. Come on. I'm in Brixton. I know there's some lighters in there. So on to you, lot. Lighters, mobile phones. You know, let's create a little bit of ambience. Real hip-hop music. Listen. Logic, People's Army all day. Apparently, I'm second generation black Caribbean and half white Scottish, whatever that means. See, lately, I feel confused with the boxes. Cause to me, all they do is breed conflict. It's not that I've lost touch with reality of racism, sexism, and nationality. Just to me, all seems like insanity. Why must I rob you of your humanity to feel good about mine? It's all about crime, dehumanizing, how I justify it. So I must keep lying about the history of Africa, so I can live with the massacres and repeat my mantra. Muslim terrorists, so I can sleep at night as bombs take flight. Eyes open wide, but I'm blind to the sight. Too busy chasing the perfect life of the working class. Keep them uneducated. Truly educated men can never be a racist. Educate is to draw out what is within. Are we not all the same under the skin? I've got a heart like yours that pumps blood and oxygen. And insecurity's a whole lot of them. I'm scared like you. Deep down, I really do care that the world's not fair like you. But don't even believe my own prayers like you. Chasing career, going nowhere like you. Lost in the fog of my own insecurity. Hold myself up as an image of purity. And I judge everybody else by the colour of the skin or size of their wealth. But it's not good for my health. The only one I ever really judge is myself. Oppressors must suffer like the oppressed, though I pretend I'm in control of this mess by inflating my ego, puffing my chest. See our weakness and I need to show strength for what we think strong is. Cause if we're honest, true strength is the strength to be honest. And if I'm honest, I am just tired. If I'm honest, I am just tired. Tired of every day filling up my car, knowing that I'm paying for the bombs in the bar. Tired of pretending it don't hurt my heart. Wanna change, not knowing where to start. Tired of listening to all the conditioning and all the forms that they got me feeling. The next time you see what you think is a thug and despise him, please know I am just like him. I was like 8 first time I saw crack. Same time I first smoked weed, choking on blowbacks. First time I saw knives penetrate flesh, make cleavers to the back of the head. And as I grew and teenage years passed, many more knives pierced and the shots blast. And I ain't saying I had the worst upbringing, but there's a million young men just like me in prison who complain about racism and elevate clowns with their trousers down, swinging their dick round. Maybe that is not quite literal, but everything they do is just stereotypical. To my real fans, I feel your pain. I get the message, but don't complain that we ain't got more fame. We're playing our part. They can keep the charts. All I want is your hearts. They can call it black radio, don't make me laugh. So it's black music all about tits and arse. They don't represent nothing, they're just pretending. When was the last time they ever played Hendrix or Miles Davis or John Coltrane or Ella Fitzgerald or Billie Holiday? You can call it urban, to me that's cool. With urban means street, includes jazz too, rock for that matter. Go ask Mick Jagger or Jimmy Page when they were listening to the blues. Not discrediting Love Zeppelin too, just giving credit where credit is due. That blood-soaked word rappers still use. All it really shows we still self-abuse. That was the word that was used to kill Kelso, Cochrane and Emmett Till. That was the word that the conscience eased, made people pleased to hang you from trees. That was the word that let the whips crack. No matter what we say, we can't take it back. And I can say they're black, so I feel their pain easier. But 1915, look at Armenia. It's the whole world, this human stupidity that we choke ourselves to death, quite literally. And I can talk with my comfortable mouth and my comfortable clothes, comfortable house. Tables will turn, we can pass all of every empire on this earth has fallen. So unless we can find another way, maybe not today, but it'll come one day. And it may sound like I'm bitter, but in fact, truth be told, I am quite the opposite. I wake every day and I'm overwhelmed just to be alive and be like no one else. And the sheer weight of the thought of space is enough to keep my little ego in place. All that we chase and try to replace. All along it was right in our face. The only way we can ever change anything, look in the mirror and to find no enemy. The only way we can ever change anything, look in the mirror and to find no enemy. People, make some noise for my brother Logic. People's Army all day. Next door.